Welcome to TechieCast Jacks. Joe Holbrook here with Tech Commanders. I'm really excited that you're here to learn more about becoming a cloud computing professional. Becoming a cloud computing professional can be a really rewarding way to step up your game in life from a career perspective. And everything from being able to work remotely to getting a better income and an easier role can be huge factors into you wanting to become a cloud professional. So whether you're in a technical role now or not, becoming a cloud professional is certainly something that we can attain. Now, after teaching cloud boot camps for several years, I have seen everybody from Uber drivers or Dash delivery, whatever the term I should use is, in other words, like food delivery, over to basically someone that was working at a store full-time, to even people doing electrician work or HVAC, I think it was. So there's quite a bit of opportunity for someone that's not technical now to get into a role that is technical. It certainly won't be as easy as if you're in a technical role now, like a tech support specialist, or you're a developer, or whatever that focus is, a software engineer, let's say. Now, the cloud is certainly in demand, and it is important to realize that the demand is certainly growing, but because of the current tech environment, I'm definitely seeing a little bit of a slowdown in demand, and I'm definitely hearing from other people that the hiring process has definitely frozen or slowed down in some environments as well, but I wouldn't let that down from a perspective of, I wouldn't let that actually hold you down, I should say, because of the fact that if someone really needs a cloud professional, they need to manage their cloud environment, and they don't have anyone, they're going to have to find a way to hire you. It's not like a marketing role or a recruiter role, let's say, that can probably hold off, right? If it's a technical role, maintaining production environments, and it makes the company money, they're going to want to definitely get someone in there to take care of it right away. So there's no question about it. Now, for those that are really interested in learning more about the cloud, then I'd recommend you look at our website on techcommanders.com and go over to Cloud Interview Ace. Now, Cloud Interview Ace is a hybrid program where for 7 weeks you're going to be learning online on demand, but also you'll have access to coaching as well for several hours throughout that course. So it is important to realize that you'll get to learn a lot of great information in a short period of time, and you'll have someone work with you. And not to also mention, you'll also have the opportunity to go through whiteboarding sessions, which is very important if you want to become a cloud engineer, and then the interview preparation sessions as well, where we're going to help walk you through how you can prepare for that interview. One of the challenges with interviewing with cloud roles is that it's such a wide area. We have AWS and GCP and Azure, and not to mention just the generic information that if you're new to the cloud, you'll have to learn. So with Cloud Interview Ace, there's a ton of great benefits, such as a lot of great study content, practice questions, coaching sessions, as we mentioned, but also, too, you'll have full access and support with the program for over a year as well. So definitely consider looking at Cloud Interview Ace. It's very reasonably priced, certainly a lot less than a comparable boot camp that you could pay thousands and thousands of dollars for. So when it comes to looking at should you go into the cloud or not, I always at least try to hint to people, hint being more of an indirect approach, that you really should consider, are you willing to put in the effort or not? Because the challenge with a lot of the IT roles is that they definitely require a lot of effort And no matter how smart you are or how good you are or how well you market yourself, it's a challenging market right now. And we're going to need to be in this for the long haul. It can take you possibly 15 to 20 interviews before you get hired sometimes. It could be longer. It could be a lot less. It just depends on a lot of variables. Your skill sets, how you market, your location can become a factor. Not all cloud roles are going to be remote. So this is going to really, I think, challenge some people if you're not in a big metro area where cloud professionals are in demand. So there's definitely a lot to look at. So when it comes to Cloud Interview ACE, it's a 7-week program. We have at least 5 hours of on-demand content each week. It is a drip program, so you finish 1 week, you go on to the other, then another week, you finish that, you move on to the other. So there's, again, coaching calls that are scheduled. There's bi-weekly question and answer sessions, and there's also a whiteboarding session that I hold that walks people through how you're going to design a cloud solution and explain it to that potential employer. This is something, if you're a cloud architect, you'll need to do, and even a cloud engineer. So we have to really be aware that the current environment we're in is going to be just more challenging, somewhat more difficult, a lot more time-consuming, and we will have to really be strong, because I've certainly seen a lot of people over time get down because they've gone for 5 months without getting an interview. And this is something we need to prepare for. And that's why we're here. We're here to help you really enable yourself to get into cloud computing and give you the best possible start for the lowest cost possible. So let's go ahead and close it out. I want to thank you for listening, and definitely check out our site at techcommanders.com.